Hello people and welcome back. We are going to do Naryu Foundry with 4 summoners. Amazing class. So let's go ahead. This is actually a dungeon you don't really need to do a lot of mechanics if you have enough DPS. Um, but yeah, other than that, if you don't have enough DPS, you should definitely uh, take someone experienced with the driving, because at the last boss you have to set dials to make the balls go into each side so the boss can cool down, otherwise it's gonna be an enrage and a party wipe. But yeah, other than that, there is like the first boss is pretty nah, it's not even that simple. Like, he is annoying. He's like the Apodric Citadel boss, last boss, and he jumps all around, and you have to take flowers, and then someone should stealth, or you can actually use any party iframe, just like the Sarkhan one. Yeah. You should need to get close to this monster, because otherwise he's gonna grab any ranged attack if you get into his side from range. Yeah, again. But as a summoner you can just use your cat and CC this monster and you don't get any problems with that. But yeah, in hard mode they actually do damage, so be careful. Normal mode is a joke, like in every dungeon at the moment. I don't know. You wanna kill those walls pretty quick, because they summon other monsters, which are annoying. They have a lot more HP, I think, and yeah, you don't wanna have to deal with that. Or you just can taxi, use some, like a Sin can go ahead and taxi you from the entrance to there, and you clear everything from the door, and then you can smoke screen up to here. And yeah, here you have to kill this boss, otherwise the flames won't go away and you're gonna die if you touch them. Like, those monsters can actually knock you back into the flames, so be careful. But other than that, we are the first mini boss. Like, it's not the real boss, but oh, come on. You have to kill all of them, otherwise you won't get out of combat. And what you want to do here is you want to fly up here so you avoid all these monsters, because there's another wolf down there. Oh, come on. Where is he? Like, okay. That's... I don't say anything to that. That wouldn't be nice. Like, this will activate if you get seen, like they're probably gonna target me now. And they shoot a stunning flame shit. Just can SS that, and they will probably shoot it to your cat first anyways. So yeah, but they're gonna reset if you just keep on moving. Not like the other mobs. Like, those two will always reset if you get fast enough in here. So this boss, if you engage it from a range distance, he will pull everyone. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So, oh, come on. Yeah, you don't want to, because that deals a great amount of damage. And he will actually summon ads at the entrance and at the exit. So you have to wait until they stop moving and then CC them, or else they wanna explode and will probably kill you. Like, look at that, now you're gonna have to CC, otherwise they're gonna explode. Oh, this one is gonna explode, and this, yeah. If you have a lot of stacks from this Ember, they will consume the stacks and deal a lot more damage. So you have to iframe that, or you just CC the ad. Like, you don't need to kill it. But yeah, if you don't know that, you're gonna die. And it's probably a party wipe, because people are stupid. Oh, I didn't say that, no. Okay. Oh, he's doing... Oh, he's not doing anything. Oh, fuck it. Yeah. That sin is not that good. To be nice.
I'll make this quick.
But whatever. You can just clear everything of those. They give a little bit of XP. But yeah, if you don't have enough DPS, you don't want to deal with them because they are annoying. So this boss, you want to pull them as first to the entrance, entrance, like here, just as S, and then block the landing because it will knock you down. This will knock you down too if you get hit by that. So yeah, don't get hit by that. And you just because he will summon a flame wall, which will go from here back to the entrance actually. So and if you touch that, you're gonna die. This is actually a DPS test, so. And if you can't pass that, you probably won't be able to do the last boss as well. Or this, even this. Well, probably this you can do. I will be doing two. Like, I will be taking the 2 flowers, which will spawn actually here and here. And on each of those sides, there will be 3 flowers. Like here, here, and here. And people have... We should actually have 3 people doing mechanics. 2 people take the 3 flowers, and I'm gonna take the 2 flowers, and I'm gonna do the stealth mechanics. Hopefully no one will be furthest. So, let's see. So you see, they're gonna spawn, you have to iframe them if you're gonna take them, otherwise you will get a debuff, which will deal a great amount of damage. And now you're gonna see he's gonna fire a projectile at me. You wanna take that and go into stealth and not attack until he does the pull. Now you can get out, and now you have to party step it. Or someone used it. Go. Oh. Yeah, if you have so many useless... I'm sorry. If you have so many summoner, or I mean stealth classes in here, they actually tend to... Someone fails anyways. So, he does that at 90%, 60 and I think 30. Yeah, should be. So same again, I'm gonna be the furthest because he always marks the furthest. Now I'm gonna use my Dandelion and gonna get stealthed, and then you can actually use your needles there if you want when you're in stealth. Now I could party protect because no one used that. Yeah, and if you did the mechanic correct, he will actually lose quite a bit of, let's say, HP. Yeah. Okay. Here you could actually like CC him and grab him if you want. But other than that, you want to throw him, like, when the flame ball comes and he touches it, he will actually heal quite a bit also. So you avoid that when you go ahead and stun him, or you can actually daze him, but everyone has to daze, so that's not really happening. So just use the stun, and then someone has to knock him over the flame wall. Oh fuck, I failed. That was my fault, I actually did that too early, because I think my skills resetted, so yeah, if you don't have a skill reset, and the Siege Shroud will be up immediately, you should use it immediately after it gets up. Because that's exactly the timing. What else you can do if he starts the grabbing, a Force Master can actually use the shield protection, so no one gets the damage from the punch down into the earth. Like it shouldn't kill anyone anyways, but yeah, it's nice if you don't get knocked back. Here, gonna clear those, and then we are at the last boss. So here you're gonna see the dials I said, and they have a specific direction. Like this one's pointing at here, this one's pointing, they're all pointing at this, at here, at the top. So what you have to do here is you have to be the closest to the boss, and he will spawn 2 heat buffs to the closest to. And with this heat buff you can actually, when you move over those dials, you can actually set them. Like they will go, I think clockwise, yes, clockwise. And if you stand longer on them, they will just continue moving. And then you have to know where the balls come from. Like, it's a little bit RNG involved, but not that much. Like, I'm gonna go over that after the boss fight, because we are not yeah, you see, I've got the heat. This is the mark here right there. Okay, now you want to root. Okay, now one rooted. Like, I could have done it too, but yeah, whatever. Like, we have 4 summoners and no one's rooting. That's actually pretty good. But yeah, you wanna iframe this because it deals a lot of damage, and it knocked the last swing knocks you back. So you wanna avoid that, because if you are on the trails here, there will be some balls coming, and you don't want to explode them. Like, if you touch them, they explode and they deal a lot of damage. Like here, I'm just gonna SS, and the boss is rooted. Like, as a summoner, you can use your 1 if you skill the root skill. Like, I have the damage skill, so I can't use that. But you have the other 2, you want to use the middle one, because it's 10 seconds root. But yeah, you can also use the SS root, like I just did. I'm gonna show you again when he does the jumping animation. So, he will always jump to the furthest, by the way. So, this is gonna be the B summoner here, on the left, I think. Okay, here, you see? And now he's gonna do the jump animation, and you're gonna SS. Yeah, you have to get close to it, like really close. And then, just root him. He can only be rooted if he doesn't have the actual debuff. Like, you can only root him for, like, I don't know, he has a 8 seconds buff that makes him unrootable or unCCable, let's say that, if you root him before. So actually, yeah, you don't want to do that, so don't fail your root, or just use it mindlessly. Okay, so for the first ball comes actually, oh wow, it's actually quite low.
You have made a bid in the auction.
The first ball, the first ball comes from here or from here. Like, it depends. It's 50-50. You can't do anything about it. Like, before the balls spawn, you actually have to get the buff, and you wanna look at those ovens here, and then you wanna see a glowing light. If it glows, you should turn the dials. Like, you actually would want to start with this one, because it's the shorter way to turn it from this side to this side, but it doesn't really matter. Like, this is okay. Like, you can just leave that, because it's preset. Also, you can leave this one, it's fine, but then you have to turn this one, at least. Like this, the second ball will spawn either from this side or this side. And this has to be turned, like, at just once. Just gonna go over here quick and then go away, because if you stand too long on this, it will actually turn to the next side. So you don't want to have to deal with that. Then after the second ball spawned either from here or here, the third ball will spawn from here or here. Like, it's pretty easy. Like, yeah, you will get that down. And you have to turn this dial like 2 times. Well, first time you turn it, it will go this direction here to the rail, and the second it will go to the here to the thingy. I don't know, ventilator. Yeah, that's good. Then again, fourth ball will either come here from this fourth port or from the first port again, and so on. Like this is always keeps going. Like this will be the next, or this one, and yeah, you just have to keep track. Like you have to look around, and yeah, you want to scroll out max, and then you can have to see where the glowing light is. And yeah, you should always be able to turn the dials before the ball spawns. And it should be enough that one marker does the job. Like a summoner can do it, but it's pretty hard if you, especially if you have a lot of melee classes in hitting the boss. Like because you have to be closest, and then you have to move here all the way, and it just takes too long. Like preferably you want to have a soul fight on a Sin doing it, or even a destroyer. Like that's fine, because they have high mobility and they are melee anyways, so that works perfectly. So if you see a ball moving this side, this will start glowing. Oh, and rotating actually. So you don't want to go ahead and do the ball again in here, because this would be a waste. Like this would just bounce all over, and yeah, you have to turn to the next one. And if you do it correctly, you will actually have all ventilators activated, and the boss will cool down, because after amount of time, he will actually do some more damage, and like the stacks will actually keep hurting. Like you will be at 50 stacks or something, and it's a lot of damage. Like yeah, people will start dying then. Yeah, so yeah, you have to do it correctly, or else it's gonna be a party wipe. What you can do if the last ball is on the way to the right ventilator to activate all the ventilators, and he enrages that time, you can actually use it's an NA strat. Like you can use your resurrection charm and get up, and at that time, if the boss can still cool down if the last ball hits the ventilator. So if that happens, you're fine. But else, if you're gonna just resurrect after the enrage, he will just enrage again, and you're gonna die. So that's useless. But that's it for Foundry. Like most of the people are not doing mechanics anymore, because yeah, as you can see, like someone posted the combat record. People are doing enough damage to actually deal with the mechanics. Like they gonna skip all this here, all this stuff. Like yeah. But if you have to deal with the mechanics, be prepared to wipe a few times, because yeah, learning mechanics is nice, it's fun, it feels really good, but it takes time, and you have to get a group which is not impatient. Like yeah. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I see you soon.